robust urban garlic flavor.
Hello everyone, welcome to another robust urban video. Today we are going to be looking at DSP controlling his own narratives because he likes to invent things on the fly. What that means is within every week or even day to day, he just constantly spins things to say this is what I need in the moment, and it's going to contradict stuff he says in the past. So what he's on recently is that there are quote-unquote troll bait games where DSP pretends that there are games that troll prefers to farm clips from. Yes, this is the case. Like, obviously the Nintendo games are hilarious, particularly Mario Kart this year, but he's misinterpreting it. He thinks Truck Sim was a troll clip game. No, it wasn't. It's the same thing you do in the podcast. That's why it became clippable, because that's the game you actually talk in. He doesn't understand that, and he's playing an exact game that is the same genre called Power Wash Simulator, where it's him just doing chill talking. The same thing that he's describing will happen again. But it's not like trolls are actively supporting these games to get him to the goal line so we can continue playing it. No, it's his whales. Only Ice Coffee supported Mario Kart. The trolls aren't dumping truckloads of money onto Phil's doorstep for anything.
Hey there. How you doing? Are you ready to chill with Phil? I know you are. You're in the right place, baby.
So, I don't know. For me, I'm just enjoying playing the game and talking with all of you. Captain DCW says, man, for me, I still want you to go back to Metaphor. Did you ever think about going back to it? I mean, yeah. I think right now, number one priority is going back to Expedition 33 on starting Monday. Hopefully us enjoying it, getting engagement, getting support for it so I can continue to stream it, and getting Act 3 done, because that's something that I wanted to do so badly and had to skip it entirely because the game just wasn't working earlier this year. But now I have a better audience, a more engaged audience who are there for the games I like. So I'm excited for it, and I hope we can make it work, okay?
I hope the whales realize to not support that game, but I don't think they're interested in good content because they want to pay Phil so he gets money and then he bores them. Great strategy, whales. Way to get the best content you can out of Phil.
After Expedition 33, the sky's the limit for RPGs. You just got to figure out what we want to do. And I would say, yeah, we could do anything, maybe Metaphor. I was loving Metaphor when we played that beta. We played 12 freaking hours of it, right? 13 hours of it. It sucked that I couldn't get anyone to show up and engage on those streams. Like, no lie, I'm sitting here playing the Metaphor beta. It's like I'm playing the game by myself. Everyone is quiet. No one's talking to me. I'm like, God, we're here. Can we chill? Can we have a good time? And it's like dead silent. Oh my God, man. I'm not streaming this for myself. It sucks. I loved it. I was doing commentary, everything. No one paid attention.
Yeah, here's the thing about RPGs that you have to understand, Phil. People actually have to like the RPGs to engage and watch with it. If they don't like that particular RPG or have no idea what it is, it's very unlikely that they'll just jump in and enjoy it. And you, being the most boring streamer ever, does not help with that fact.
So hopefully things are different now. We'll have to see. Do I prefer tips or super chats? I don't care. However you would like to contribute.
He prefers tips because the larger the tip amount, the better cut he will get. And he gets it immediately so he can just play WWE Champions that same night.
You want to send a super chat, membership, gifted membership on the YouTube side. You want to do some kicks, a sub or gifted sub on the kick side. You want to do a tip. It's all good, man. No preference whatsoever. Whatever floats your boat. And I'm happy that you even want to consider supporting my content. So thank you for that.
Yeah, he pretends he's happy that you're considering, but if you become a regular donator, he will anticipate and expect that you give him money all the time.
Why don't I do co-op? Because, to be truthful, would you like to know? I did used to do co-op. I did offline co-op with my friend John for many years, okay? We loved doing it. It was a weekly thing, a ritual almost. People kind of got tired of it, and we by the end of the days there in 2014 when we were doing it, it had dwindled tons in support and attendance. Like, no one was really caring about it anymore, which really sucked. I really liked doing it. And then I moved. I moved across the country, and we couldn't do co-op anymore. And so I became a solo creator. Now, I attempted to do online co-op with certain people like fans. And again, I have to be honest, because you asked, my trolls ruined it for me. My trolls would purposefully infiltrate the lobbies. They would take up spots for real fans. They would mess around with it so we couldn't actually play. They would sabotage. And they got their jollies off doing it, making videos about it and stuff. So I just gave up on it and said, I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to do solo content. And I've pretty much been a almost 100% solo content creator for about 10 years now. So there you go. You gotta get stronger. There we go. This is my own background music. This game has no background music. All it has is the sound of the power washer. That's literally it.
The new background music is atrocious, and yet his dents seem to like it, so it's going to be staying for a while, unfortunately.
Again, Truck Sim was 100% my trolls trying to farm comments for their clip. So here, at least we can talk and chill and have a good time. And, you know, it's a little bit more fun, a little bit more engaging what I'm doing. The cleaning aspect of it, I'm liking it. So...
Phil, the exact same thing that happened in Truck Sim is going to happen with this game too, because it's all about you running your mouth. You can't help yourself. As far as I know, no troll is upset that you quit Truck Sim.
Yeah, will Power Wash Simulator 2 become the new Truck Sim? It could. It could if you guys like it enough and you keep coming back and engaging and supporting it. I'll do it. I would say right now we're having a good night. We'll definitely do it next week, right? I don't know if we'll do 1 or 2 streams. It remains to be seen, but I'm having a good time tonight. God Complex have gifted a membership. Thank you to God Complex for the gifted membership on YouTube. I appreciate that very much. Overall, it was good attendance, good engagement, great support. It was actually a very well-supported stream. I got no complaints.
Okay, you have no complaints so you didn't hit the goal on Arc Raiders. You only got like $50 of support playing the game for 3 hours. Yeah, here's a begging montage.
Matt, thank you for $2 Canadian. It says great haul, DSP. Thank you, Matt. Guys, if you enjoy my Arc Raiders gameplay, please support it. All contributions greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance to anyone who contributes today. We're already at $78 of support. 77 of which we got during the podcast, so it would be nice to get some support for Arc Raiders today. All right, let's sell the valuables, right? All right, so we're gonna get out of here, and that'll be it for Arc Raiders today. My next stream will be sometime like middle of next week. We have one scheduled for the record. So again, if you like Arc Raiders, let me know. Like the videos, leave comments for engagement. Please support the stream. It'll be great to get some final support on the stream, but we have not had a bad stream today by any means. All right, so if you can or you'd like to, please support. And thanks to those who have. Lots of bass in these headphones. They're really good. I am very pleased with the new setup. I don't have a single complaint. Again, depending on how much you have liked Arc Raiders, if you like this and you want more, please support it. All right, let's go. Because I want to play it some more next week as well. And listen, my detractors would like nothing more than to believe that the temporary boost that I got from Asmongold is over. But it couldn't be further from the truth, and here's what I mean.
Temporary boost. So you admit now that the picture is clear for you where the $7,000 you were pulling in that week is not going to last forever. Dude, the money from the Asmongold Taurus is done. It's your whales propping you up. You had to beg to get them back. If it wasn't for ICS's dentedness, you would have gotten $30 on that stupid setup stream.
Sure, initially I was getting a giant boost of attendance and support. But that was never going to last long term. You understand that. There was an initial group of people who just heard of me for the first time from Asmongold. They came, they subscribed, they checked it out. They'll be back.
They'll be back. He's admitting they're gone already. No, Phil, they're not gonna swing back. The bus is not coming back. They realize that you were boring and they don't want anything to do with you. They realize they wasted money on your nonsense. They aren't coming back. They got humiliated, Phil.
But they'll be back when there's something that interests them. Whether that's a hot new release, whether that's a new piece of content that they hear about, they're not going to be here all the time. But I actually have gotten several hundred to maybe 1,000 new dedicated viewers who are liking everything I'm doing, showing up for content that normally they wouldn't have been there for. They're actively participating in the chat.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, getting exposure from a guy with millions of viewers and only getting not even 1,000 new viewers shows that your content is terrible. They will get bored by it. They will get frustrated that they're going to be inundated with spam videos essentially every single day. And they are spam because they are the exact same as your live streams that you private. So they're going to be like, nah, I'm going to dip eventually. Or they're not going to watch your videos and they'll just become dead subscribers subscribers, because the other hundreds of subscribers they're watching will have their videos pop up on their home feed instead, because they're going to actually watch them.
They are liking the videos. They are leaving comments on the videos. If you're one of these people, thank you. You have no idea. The channel is doing well. Okay.
Yeah, they were actually leaving comments the first week because they didn't know Phil was band happy with everything, but you look at his new videos, like 3 comments for the most part, which is back to typical, 0 to 3.
Engagement is way up on DSP Gaming, and it's been weeks since the Asmongold thing. It's still happening. You guys sticking around and liking the videos and leaving comments and talking in the chat is helping significantly. So thank you, and please keep it up if you like the content. I've even noticed for the first time in many years, people are going back and watching my old playthroughs and leaving comments on them. They never used to do that. If you're a newcomer, you might notice, geez, there's like a span of like 5 years Phil has no comments on his videos. I had them turned off. The actual trolling was so bad, and YouTube didn't have protections at that time. I had to turn them off. Now YouTube has protections and filters against it, so I turned them all back on, but people don't go back to watch the old stuff, and they don't comment. You guys have been doing that. So the channel's doing well. The streams are doing well. Overall, everything's good.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Copeman. We all know that you wage quit 3 games this week. Come on, you are so full of it. Let's look on Social Blade for those robust gain views and see if there's any positive upward trend. Alright, so the viewership is slightly up. It was around 13,000. Now it's close to 16. But we will see how long this trend lasts, Phil.
Absolutely great. What a great day. What a great week. I'm living life large. I'm having a great time. Here's what I'm really happy about. I get a day off. And when I come back next week for a 6-day streaming week, everything is done. I don't have to upgrade anything. I don't have to build anything. I don't have to install anything. Now it's just about tweaks.
Well, he figured out the hard way that the Asmongold tourists do not like those stupid setup streams. Wow. Yeah, they're all gonna rush back to you after you did 5 streams of that in a 2-week span.
For example, I know for a fact my microphone is not perfected yet. If I say something that's too high pitched, like if I laugh or talk loud, it cuts it off, and I got to figure out how to fix that. I turned on a compressor tonight. I don't think it's working so well because it's still, people were saying it was still cutting off a bit. That's something to fix in time, right? That's something that over time I'll get better. I'll tweak it more and more. It'll end up being better. But that's what I mean, like slow little tweaks and improvements now. For the most part, everyone's loving the change. I got overwhelming positive feedback. Everything. When these idiots say things like, oh, he's wasting all his money. No, I'm investing. I'm taking money that I've earned and I'm reinvesting it in the content because I want to show you that I'm serious about being a great content creator. I've always wanted to be better. I just didn't have the means, and now I have the means, and I'm showing you now through my action. This is how I want it to be. Chill streams, great fun, great serious playthroughs, but also nice relaxing vibe. Just overall, a great place to hang out and enjoy gaming together. That's what DSP Gaming is all about, and I hope that you're getting that vibe in the last few weeks. Okay? So,
yeah, we've had such positive chill vibes. Come on, man. You've been begging heavily to get all your goals this week. You've been demanding that the whales return. And guess what? Iron Den Sakai and Only As Coffee responded to your whale calls. Congratulations, my man. The Asmongold tourists have been like, yeah, we gave you a ton of money. Now you're on your own. Figure it out. And speaking of Phil's favorite gadfly that gives him a ton of money...
Oh, the robust organic supporter guy was ICS/220, and he got banned earlier. No, but in regards to this robust organic supporter, first off, I mean, his name obviously sounds like a sock account, does it not? Number 2, this morning, it's only like the 3rd day he's been in chat, and he says, hey, we were talking in the whale Discord, and we want you to unban Buckwell and apologize to him. So I banned him instantly. I had enough. I got enough of this idiot. But it's hilarious, like, he says, oh, there's a whale Discord. I'm like, no, it's your own Discord. Like, you probably just sit there and talk to yourself all day with your 27 stock accounts and pretend to be 17 different personalities. Weirdo.
Hey, I gotta admit, that was a pretty accurate depiction of Iron Den Sakai. I gotta give Phil credit for that.
You're not funny, but here's the thing. He says you should have squeezed more money out of him before you blocked him. Number 1, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want his money.
No, you do want his money, you just don't want to deal with his nonsense. So you'll get the subs, and then once he says something, you'll ban him instantly. You were salivating when he saved that garbage text stream you had.
He keeps coming back with a million different accounts. He keeps coming back with other names. You never know who these people are. It's not like I can stop people from contributing. There's, oh, IP block this guy from sending you subs. You can't do that. So he just keeps coming back and supporting. Like, well, what am I supposed to do? The guy's toxic. He has been for a long time. I don't want him here on my content, but I can't prevent him from being a part of it. There's no way to stop it, you know?
No, if you just see a random name out of nowhere that drops like 50 plus subs that you think is Iron Dent Sakai, then you just ban on site. That will get rid of the problem real quick because the guy wants an audience, and if you don't give him an audience, he will eventually go away.
So anyway, yeah, and then in regards to Buckwell, listen, Buckwell, when he wanted to be a nice guy, he could be, but he was pretty much a pocket troll the whole time he ever watched. Like, he was donating DLCs.
Yeah, if they are giving you money and they are pocket trolls, as you say, you should just collect the money because beggars can't be choosers, Phil. But you ban so many people that you don't care. And you're like, as long as I have my 2 dumb whales, I will still survive.
And a few subs here and there for me to play truck sim. But then he would say messed up stuff. Like, I finally had enough. The reason I banned him, just the other day, he says on stream, oh, Phil really only has like 5 supporters, didn't you know? It's just the same 5 people on every stream who sent him donations, and that's it. No one else likes him. He literally said that. It's like, dude.
Oh no, Buckwell wasn't happy that Phil quit Truck Sim and Phil was incensed about it. Grow thicker skin, Phil. The guy's not happy that he put all this effort into giving you money and helping you with that stupid game, and you just chuck it aside and say you hated it. How do you think that makes people feel, you moron? And what he said is that you only have like 20 to 30 to maybe even 50 fans. He didn't say the 5 whale thing, or else that maybe was a different text chat I didn't see. And you were so incensed with him that you banned him while you were on a break from your streaming. Yeah, you're a petty moron, Phil.
Of anything, dude, I've been around for 17 years. I probably have more legit return supporters than most people. Most people have short-term success and then people who come and watch them just because they're popular. But I have people who actually like me so much and they've come back year after year to see me change and evolve no matter where I stream, no matter what content I put out. I have a lot of long-term fans and viewers. The thing is, they're not all rich. So they come by and they'll throw a couple bucks here or there or whatever when they can. You know what I mean?
Oh my 220, that is the exact opposite of what happens on your streams, you moron. You get big tips from your whales. You don't get a deluge of like 30 people giving you $5 each. That doesn't happen. All those other contributions, most of them come from sock accounts, Phil.
So, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not going to allow people to be in here and be toxic. I don't care if you support or not. Because you support my content, it doesn't make you immune to the rules. No one has ever been immune to the rules. Everyone has to abide by them. No one gets special treatment. It's always been like that in my content since day one. But these people, what it is they start contributing, and next thing they know, they think, oh, well, now, because I'm a contributor, now I can get away with whatever I want. Watch this, I'm going to say this and insult this fan and do this. And no, again.
Yeah, people outside of your stupid cult can see through this, Phil. That's why the Asmongold tourists disappeared, because they realized what you spew is not the reality. You expect everyone to be happy with every single thing you come up with. You think you're a messiah or something. That's not the reality. You're just some man streaming from his condo.
It's the same, it's the absolute same song and dance. These people come and go. Sometimes they support, then they decide to detract. It's a weird thing. I don't know what's up with this weird parasocial relationship that people have with creators. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get why your fans hang out with you on Discord and support you 24/7 and watch nothing but you. It's very odd. You constantly demand their money like you're a spoiled child asking mommy and daddy for lunch money double times over each week. No, go have your lunch meat sandwich.
That's true too. Nitri says, I think it depends on what you interpret as who's really a fan. Every channel has a certain amount of viewing, but how many people actually are participating? Right. watching because someone's popular versus you actually know the person, you interact with that person, you support the content. I'm so grateful for having been around so long that I have such an awesome fan base of people who come by and hang out with me and support me no matter what I'm doing. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Phil, whatever helps you sleep at night. The reality is you ban so many people for the minorest of things that it comes back to haunt you. Why do you think all those restreams have more viewership than you? It's not just because the detractors grew an audience around you, it's because you also played a part in banning people off your streams because you couldn't take a joke.
And to be honest, that also allows me to not have to put up with bullshit. I don't have to put up with people like that who are going to be here and be all toxic and stuff and think that they can just get away with whatever, breaking the rules, being insulting to the fan base. Like, no, I'm not going to put up with that. It's never been allowed. It never will be. And people learn the hard way, but the thing is they don't. Like, they come back with socks anyway, you know, there's nothing I can do about it.
Dude, your definition of nonsense is anything that is the slightest criticism of you at all. You are thin-skinned, people see it, and that's why people mess with you all the time. Congratulations. Yeah, Phil believes that the Asmongold tourists are coming back and going to dump truckloads of money onto him again. He's got another thing coming. They realized that Phil was not the content creator he presented himself as, and they are probably not happy with it, so he should be glad that they are just gone. You proved, Phil, that the reason for your failure is not the detractors making clips of you or their activities on your streams, but your own behavior. You are too boring to sustain an audience. You're trying to be the hip cool guy right now, but everybody sees right through it, and it's not improving your viewership. Yes, you got a bump, but that bump is not going to be sustained. The viewership is going to be the last thing that falls because the money stops first, then the viewership. You're getting lucky that your stupid whales have decided to prop yourself up this week, even though if they were smart, but they aren't, they will say, hey, let's have Phil suffer for a couple weeks without his contributions that he normally gets and see what happens. Maybe we control him even further, but you know, his whales aren't that bright. Try harder, Phil. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I will see you next time. This is Robust turning off the station.
Now would be a good time to remind everyone, if you're having a good time, please engage with the content. If you're watching here on stream, be sure to like the stream. Thanks for all the chat and interaction. The engagement's been great. If you're watching on demand on YouTube, please consider liking the video, leaving some comments for engagement. I really appreciate those who have. You guys have been awesome recently. You've helped the channel tremendously.